Welcome to the Wacom keynote. The pen is mightier than the keyboard. I would like to use the opportunity to explain who Wacom is and what role we play in education. We will share insights, background information, and typical use cases for our products in the education sector. My name is Faik Karaoglu. I am the Executive Vice President for Wacom's branded business, and I will guide you through this presentation. Some of you might have heard about Wacom, but for those of you who don't know who we are, let me do an introduction with a short video to give you the background, where we are coming from, who our customers are, and some of our products. Wacom's pen displays are natural and intuitive digital interfaces. These digital interfaces we are developing since 37 years. The story of Wacom started in Saitama in Japan, close to Tokyo, in this building. 37 years ago, the company was enhanced as a startup and really started to work on the top pen technology. That means Wacom is the pioneer of digital pen technology. In 1983, we had this product as our first product with the pen, with an existing PC environment, introducing the first digital pen technology to really use the pen in the digital world. That means almost 40 years of experience. And since then, market leader ever since. We are working, driving this together with the creative customers and creative community. That means we are growing together. The ecosystem is growing together. With this, we are part of the workflow, and the workflow is defined with us together in the customer environment, in the user environment. Here again, the technology leader for intuitive digital interfaces with customers coming from different industries, like the movie industry, in this case, for example, Disney or DreamWorks, or automotive industry like Ferrari or Volkswagen or BMW, or if we are talking about animation industry and manga industry, where the players are also in interaction with the game industry. These are all trusted customers using our products and growing with us together. The pen is mightier than the keyboard or mouse is our keynote. And here, the main reason behind this is because we believe the pen is one of the most intuitive tools in the world, what mankind has ever seen. It is easy to use and naturally interactive. And with this, our goal mission is really to bring the analog world to the digital world, to use the pen as a digital tool in the digital world for content generating, note taking, annotation, and of course, handwriting. And our main goal is now to bring this powerful tool to the digital classroom to support here online digital learning and education. But it is not just a hardware game, it is also a software game. To have the natural and the seamless approach, we are working also on the software side on a so-called digital ink technology, just to optimize the pen, the paper, and give the feeling what you have in the analog world, also in the digital world. And this can then go over seamless and hand in hand. Now with this, I would like to give you two small examples of the power of handwriting. What could be in the digital classroom? Just as an example, math class. That means you have to draw a triangle in the digital world, and of course, then you would see also very fast that you see the limitations of the keyboard and also on the other side of the mouse. For this, we are the pen, and I would like to demonstrate this to you, how easy it is to really draw triangle in the digital world. So it is. The next example is about annotation. How to annotate documents in the digital world. Again, here the power of the digital pen and using the digital pen as you would use this in the analog world to annotate, to underline, to really make remarks on a document which is in this case very close to this what you are doing in the analog world, and which is in this case also real-time available between teacher and teacher or students. Show. In summary, Wacom's e-learning and remote teaching offering is really based on the existing portfolio what we have today. We have products for this. We have the technology of digital pen, where we are the pioneer and where we are in this case also the leader developing pen technology worldwide. And just to underline this, to integrate this also in your environment, we can take your existing environment and integrate the products in your existing workflow. Wacom's products, they are working independently from the operating system. That means Windows systems, Mac, Linux, this is where Wacom's products are working. It is independent from laptop, desktops, and even smartphones. And it is supporting all software. That means it is optimized for software in the dedicated workflow and use case, which is supporting in this case, production, but on the other side also creative software. In addition to this, also education software. And it is also optimized for software or features which are, in this case, meeting apps like Zoom and Teams. This is also hand in hand a product which is working also in this environment. It works with all education platforms, and the data privacy topic is not a topic because the products are not saving data. With this, it is that you can take the offering of Wacom and embed this in your environment independently, which software you are using, which hardware you are using, and which operating system you are using. You just have to understand which is the workflow and how we can really support your workflow in the dedicated environment of e-learning and remote teaching. Again, this is just to underline the topic that you can also use your smartphone. Means these products are also working with Android devices. You can use here your smartphone as a PC, which is in this case also the Android compatibility, and makes of course the mobile working very simple. You are using here the display as an extension to your smartphone. So the products what we are offering dedicated for the education market are the Intuos family. These are pen tablets, and Wacom One and the Cintiq family. Wacom One and the Cintiq family are draw on screen products. These are draw on screen products you can use, and you can really use your pen directly on the screen, and you can write, generate content, etc. directly on the screen. The Wacom One product is optimized for teaching in the STEAM environment. It is really here optimized for STEAM classes digitally. The Wacom Cintiq is more for teaching art and design, and it is the bigger product compared to the Wacom One. The Wacom Intuos family are the entry-level products, which are, in this case, more economical to start the journey. Let me have a deep dive on the topic Wacom One, which I would like to highlight more also with its existing ecosystem, because it is optimized for the education industry and it is supporting the workflow of the STEAM education in the online and virtual world. In summary, a pen display, which can be used as a whiteboard for the digital classroom. And it is a plug and play. That means independently, if it's a Mac, PC, notebook, even Android smartphones, you can use this. And it is a 13-inch screen. It is similar to the size of a format A4, which is usually used in this case for education. That means it is offering enough room to work for students, but also for teachers. Just to make it more tangible, in the next video, I would like to show a short use case how students are using Wacom One. This is just one use case, mind mapping as a student. There are many other use cases we can develop and support. But just to explain again, the offering of the Wacom One with its ecosystem. We are talking about the 13-inch digital canvas, which is designed for all pen-based activities, which includes teaching, learning, communicating, but also content generation. The product is compatible with major brands in the stationery industry, which are introducing digital pens. Major brands like Lamy, Bic, Staedtler, and Samsung with their smartphones. And in addition to this, it is optimized for software. Software coming from the Bamboo family, which is a Wacom brand, but also software coming from the professional and beginners softwares, for example, like Adobe and Celsius, optimized, and it is already in this case in working together with Wacom One. And last but not least, the topic around independently from the operating system, you can use the product in your existing environment. Beside the Wacom One, we have also the Bamboo family, which is also optimized for the education market. The Bamboo family is more the bridge between analog and digital world. That means you are writing on a real paper, and this is transferred with a technology to the digital world, and then you can use the content in the digital world. It is more the bridge between analog and digital. We are also offering, of course, for schools and universities, integrated solutions on campus, which is offered by our business solutions team. That means this is really customized for your dedicated environment on site. In summary, Wacom for Education. Wacom for Education is something where we believe we can really generate here additional value with you together, especially for e-learning and remote learning between students, teachers, and teachers, etc. Our offering is that we have here a team of education specialists working with you together to understand, first of all, the environment you have, to understand the workflow, and based on your needs, to discuss the product and the implementation phases and how this could look like. We are happy to work with you on topics like, for example, programs for schools and students, programs for teachers, and of course also assistance you in working with resellers to buy these products. On the other side, it is also important to understand, as I said, the workflow and how this works in your environment. For this, we are offering evaluation programs, but we are also going to do on-campus presentations. And the last topic, it is important to enable you that you can use and work with this product. With this, we have train-the-trainer programs for, I would say, influencers who want to drive tools in the education market to use the pen, the digital pen, especially for students and teachers.